What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing my top picks for Tuesday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so before we get started, as always, please drop a like on the video real quick. It really helps out the channel, spread the love across the YouTube universe, and if you would be so kind to maybe even share it, with your social circles. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by to see DraftKings addict, and let me go ahead and get into my picks. So let's go ahead and look at yesterday's picks. So this is a screenshot from yesterday's video. As you can see, we went with Westbrook, Holiday, Aldridge, Cal Anthony Towns, and then Bosher as a value play at 3.4K. As you can see over here, we got 43 and a quarter, or 0.75 from Westbrook, 48.25 from Holiday, 32 from Aldridge. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting a whole lot more, but he didn't kill you. At least he gave you about 5 times value. All right, we got Cal Anthony Towns that put up 49 and a half. Again, I was expecting, 60 from a man there, but 50 is not bad for a 10K guy. Again, 5 times value. Then we got Bosher at 3.4K, put up almost 30 DraftKings points, which is awesome as a value play. But again, we had some high cash lines. A lot of guys went off yesterday. All right, but 201 is what you got from the cores, and so depending on who you paid at your last 3 spots, you had about 4,700 per spot. You could have did well in your cash games, but yeah. Drop a comment below. Let me know, how'd you do yesterday, man? Did the picks help you out? Did it add any value at all? Let me know. So let's go ahead and get into it. Follow me over on Twitter at DK_addict. All right, guys. Thank you, Mr. Brian Mahler. All right, my newest subscriber. Appreciate the love. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my software, man. Mr. Draft Dashboard is my resource tool of choice. All right, I just go in here and I go to my NBA tab. All righty. Then I go into my position optimizer. Then I can go by each position and select the best plays for each spot. All right, so over here we got our dash rank that lets us know who's in the best spot. So a green dash rank means that they're in a good spot. And of course, if it's yellow, it's kind of like it's an okay spot. Red means they're in a tough spot. But that does not mean that we avoid them. But let's go ahead and get into it. So today at point guard, all righty, my favorite point guard right now, Malcolm Brogdon is screaming to me, play me right now. Alrighty, he's set down to 7.6K, averaging around 44 DraftKings points on average over the last few games. He's definitely not hurting for minutes. All right, he's playing 30 plus minutes, and I like this Indiana OKC game. All right, at 7.6K, I can see him coming back and giving us 40 at that price, which is great. To me, this guy has a safe floor. Yeah, he had an off game where he only put up 24, but that was a tough game. But I like him at 7.6K. All right, honorable mention. All right, if you don't want to pay that 7.6K, you want to come down a little bit. Mike Conley's been hot lately. All right, with 30 and 36 in his last 2 games and 30 at the game before that. And as you can see, his history versus Brooklyn has been a good one. 46, 61, and 47. Now he's with a new team with Utah. All righty, they're at home. They're playing on the back-to-back. But I still like his chances in this paced-up matchup versus this Brooklyn team that can put up a lot of points really fast. All right, and it looks like Conley's getting used to his new role here in Utah. So at 6.2K, in my opinion, he's too cheap for his spot. All right, so that's somebody else you can go with if you want to pay down. Jamal Murray's in a nice paced-up matchup against that Atlanta team. All righty, at 6.3K, he's at home, but he tends to show out. All right, so I like him. And definitely Kojo, man. Probably going to be the chalk player tonight with the news that we had an injury to the point guard for Sacramento. All right, so this guy should be getting the start. Check the starting lineups, but Kojo should be, or Corey Joseph. I call him Kojo from back in his Toronto days. All right, but he should be a good play on the slate at only 3.7K. His minutes should be bumped up in his production, and usage should be as well at 3.7K, so keep an eye out for that. All right, so those are my honorable mentions for my point guard. Oh, also, he's actually a shooting guard eligible person as well, but I do like, where is he at? Right here, Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, so Karis LeVert is out today. So I'm expecting Spencer Dinwiddie to come in and step up at this shooting guard spot. And at 5.5K, again, this Utah game should be a nice one. All right, and at 5.5K, we're only looking for about 30 DraftKings points from him. And we should get it with the extra minutes because he put up 33 in the last game with only 25 minutes. And he should get around 30 with Karis LeVert being out, and he should get the start. So keep an eye out for that. But 5.5K for Spencer Dinwiddie as shooting guard is another good spot. Of course, you got King James, Kyrie, all right. All those other guys up at the top at point guard, LeBron James. So, yeah, you can play all those guys. I'm personally not paying up there at point guard, but they're definitely not in bad spots, man. All right, so Next up, shooting guard. I kind of stole my own thunder. I like Spencer Dinwiddie, of course. All right, again, should be stepping up in that role, but I'm gonna go with Kojo right now at my number 2, or my shooting guard, I should say. Corey Joseph with Malcolm Brogdon as my point guard. Some honorable mentions at shooting guard would definitely be Buddy Hield again, with Fox being out for that Sacramento team at point guard. Buddy Hield could be a sneak play at 6.6K. I don't think a lot of people are going to go to him. A lot of people are talking about this guy here, Bogdanovich. All right, but Buddy Hield could get a nice uptick there at shooting guard. Luke Kennard with Blake Griffin and D Rose out at 6K, but he gets a tough matchup versus Miami. But I got to mention him because he's been hot lately. Look at that, 46 and 40 in his last 2 games. All righty, so that's another spot there, guys. So you got a lot of options at shooting guard, man. Again, we already talked about Kojo, Sexton. All right, he's been doing well too. 21, 31, and 43 in his last 3 games. He's only 5.7K. Gets that matchup versus Philly. All right, without Simmons. All right, so that could be a good spot. They're playing on the road. But hey, so yeah. So at shooting guards, you got some options there, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the small forward. All right, guys. If you like the software, guys, and the layout, again, it has a lot of the stats that you need to make your DFS decisions. All righty, there's a 30-day trial for $1. The link will be in the description of this video. All right, so yeah, so let's go ahead and finish it up. So next up, my small forward. Again, a lot of options here, man. You got Tobias is in a good spot with Simmons out, going up against Cleveland. All right, you got Will Barton, who came back with a vengeance and put up 42 DraftKings points in 37 minutes. This guy at 6K against this ATL team that's going to be a paced-up matchup at home, 6K, seems too cheap. All right, so Will Barton is somebody that you definitely could look at. Barnes could be in a good spot again. That Sacramento team's going to need all the help they need when it comes to scoring. With Fox out. So what else we got? But right now, my favorite small forward at the moment. Ooh, man. Ooh, of course, we got Jimmy Butler going up against Detroit. He could clown now. Alrighty. Man. Small forward, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm not sure who I'm going to play at small forward, man. So drop a comment below. Let me know who you like at small forward right now. Of course, LeBron is at the top. The highest you can pay for a small forward. I'm kind of leading toward Bogdan because he's going to be highly owned, I think. I think a lot of people are going to pivot to him, and he's only 5.4K. But, yeah, let me know who you like at small forward, guys. Jabari Parker against Denver. They're going to need him. Guy just coming off a 43 and a 57-point game the last 2 games he played. All righty. So let me know who you like at small forward. From a power forward right now, you got AD at the top, but he's dealing with that shoulder injury. Last time he was, quote-unquote, questionable with a shoulder injury. He came out and had a Hall of Fame night, so take that with a grain of salt. Sabonis, man, this guy here at 8.4K has been killing it. 50, 47, and 56 in his last 3 games, and he's 8.4K. Getting all the minutes he can handle with all the trouble that they're having with bigs over there. So at 8.4K, Sabonis is definitely a strong play. You got Julius Randle getting some extra run, all right, with Mitchell's being out, right? So at 7.2K, he could be a good player going up against Chicago. Blake Griffin, we just got news that he's out. All righty, no surprise there with the hamstring thing or whatever and all the issues he had. After his first game, he's probably not going to be playing on the back-to-back. Bogdan has been a pretty popular play lately. Again, we already talked about Barnes. Bobby Portis is going up against his old Chicago team. He's in the spot to show out at only 5.5K. All right, playing somewhere around 25, 26 minutes a game. All right, if you look at his history versus Chicago, he's fared very well versus them at only 5.5K. So Bobby Portis is somebody that should be on your radar. Rashawn Holmes been playing a lot of minutes lately. Question is, which Rashawn Holmes are you going to get? The 17 or the 34-point one at 5.4K. I like the guy just under him a little bit better. Mr. Paul Millsap going up against that ATL team again at home. Playing 34 minutes in the last 2 games, averaging somewhere around 35 points in the last 2 games and only being 4.9K. I like Millsap, guys. All right. So, yeah, Taurean Prince should get some extra run again with LeVert being out. So that could mean some extra run for him. He only played 16 minutes the last game, though. What's up with that? All right, so, yeah, there you go, guys. Kuzma, from my understanding, had his minute limit lifted, but to me, if you're not LeBron or AD, I'm not playing you on that Lakers team. Those guys garner so much usage and not enough for everybody else to go around. At center spot, last but not least, man, again, you got a plethora of options here, man. You got Joel Embiid without Simmons going up against Cleveland at home. Should be an easy cake game for him. Maybe too easy. Drummond without Rose or Griffin. But again, a tough Miami team. But again, Drummond, 8.9K. His price is down a little bit now with Griffin being back. Again, I already talked about Sabonis. I'll probably play him at power forward, so that way I can get a combination of him and like a Jokic or him and Gobert. Again, all of them I love. We already talked about Julius Randle. Whiteside has been playing really well and consistent lately. Look at that, 48, 42, and 44 in his last 3 games, playing around 30 minutes on average, and he's only 6.9K. And he gets a matchup versus Sacramento, who's hurting low when it comes to their bigs. Alrighty, so Hassan Whiteside, somebody you could consider, but again, that guy there, man, you're not sure what you're going to get sometimes from him, but he's been playing really well lately. Tristan Thompson is in a smash spot. Al Horford is out for Philly, so that means that they don't have 2 of their biggest rebounders, right, with Embiid and him. So that means Tristan Thompson could get some extra boards, maybe gets a nice double-double at 6.7K. Again, we already talked about Portis. Steven Adams is still questionable. Oh, this says he's expected to suit up. I was going to say if he's out, then we know we can go possibly play Noel, but his prices came up. All right, so look at him. He's 5.5K. All righty, but rightfully so. He scores around 25 to 30 points whenever Adams sits, so that's another spot. But again, I like Millsap, man. I don't know what it is about Millsap. Again, playing at your own risk, guys, but at 4.9K at home, again, playing 30-plus minutes the last 2 games, man, putting up 30 points. That seems like a no-brainer to me at 4.9K, but, again, just a suggestion. All right, so those are all my picks. So if you're using the draft dashboard software, guys, after you finish watching your players, you come down here to lineup optimizer. You can allow draft dashboard to optimize your lineup. I recommend you do that about an hour to 30 minutes before lineups lock to make sure you got the most up-to-date information and player stats. And so as you can see, it built this lineup. Again, I wouldn't play it right now, again, guys, because again, I'm recording this at 1 o'clock, 4 hours from now. So news can come out and completely change the look of the slate. But we got Brogdon, Dinwiddie, Bogdan, Millsap, Julius Randle, Kojo, Will Barton, and Joel Embiid. So if I go over to my saved lineups now that I've saved it, I can see what the projected points is for that particular lineup. Remember, it's projected points, guys. So that's 269 for that particular lineup right there. So, again, take it with a grain of salt because guys could exceed their value, and that could easily become a 320-point lineup. So that's how you use the software, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get into my picks for the day. Look at them over on DraftKings. So as you can see with Brogdon at my point guard, again, this guy's been consistent this year, somewhere around 43 DraftKings points. Couple of okay games the last 2 games, but I like him to bounce back here at home against OKC. Kojo should be in the starting spot, keep an eye on the news, or he should get extended run with the injuries there. So again, he played 29 minutes the last game against Atlanta and put up 24 DraftKings points in that 3.7K. We don't need him to do much. All right. This guy here, I'm playing him. Again, we got news that we got Horford out. We got Simmons out. So this guy here has been playing good minutes over the last couple of games. As you can see, 28, 25, 25, 34, and putting up decent numbers. All right. Look like he's a little score independent. Get you a couple of rebounds here and there, maybe a block or 2. But I like him in his matchup versus Cleveland at 4.2K. And so keep an eye on him. Millsap, again, I'm loving. Again, last 2 games, 30 or more points, playing 30 or more minutes. Gets a matchup versus ATL. Should be a nice spot for him. So I'm definitely leaning towards some Millsap. Again, like Jokic on the other side. All right. That front court there. 8.3K. This guy here, man, is a walking triple-double. I like his chances of doing that against Atlanta. All right, 8.3K. Let me get some of that. And again, Mike Conley, man. Finally getting this shit together. 6.2K. Let me get some of that. All righty. And that leaves you 7.5K for the remaining plays. So if you don't like Jokic at your center spot and you want to go with someone else, let's say you want to throw some bonus in there, bam, you still got 7,500. But these selections, guys, I'm not going to play them in every single lineup, but I will have a good majority of them spread throughout my lineup. So, so drop a comment below who is your favorite value play on today's slate. All righty. If it's Kojo, cool. If it's somebody else, let me know. Who's your favorite value play on the slate? All right, guys, so that's it for today's video, man. If you could, before you leave, drop a like for me if you enjoyed the content, if you found any value. Also, in the description of this video is a link to buy me a slice of pizza if you want to support the channel. If you're getting value out of it, go ahead and click that link for me real quick and buy me a slice of pizza. Alrighty, and if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Click the notification bell so you don't miss when I post my videos. And always, again, check out Twitter at DK_addict. Give me a follow for up-to-date information. Answer questions every now and then or whatever the case may be. So, all right, guys, good luck on today's slate. I'll see you on the next one.